Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome to the A to Z challenge. We are playing Gnar. We have already played one game of Gnar, but from memory, it just didn't go that well. It is worth mentioning, I do not recommend people playing Gnar. I think he's incredibly weak. He's quite a pro jailed champion. So it does seem, by the way, we're against a one-trick Smurf Shen. Unfortunately, again, Gnar is not going to be very good against an OK Shen. Shen can 100% kill me. Obviously, Shen is my most played champion this year. So we'll see how this goes. Their comp, I'd say, is much better than ours. They have a lot more strength to it. You know, Echo, you guys saw in my Echo video how powerful Echo was. Very strong. Samira, Kai'Sa's good, but then Tam Kench is going to really struggle, I would say, in that bot lane. Obviously, Vlad is a beast of a champion right now. So we'll see how this game goes. You know, as I said, I've already played one game of Gnar. So this video, this Gnar game will likely be the Gnar video. And even if it doesn't have, the best showing of Gnar, to be honest, it's fairly accurate. It is hard to have a really good game of Gnar. Because, again, he is not that strong. Is worth mentioning, me recording, today's Monday. So to the YouTube audience, you guys are watching this in probably nearly a week. And it is worth mentioning, potentially when this video is uploaded, again, I've still kind of not worked out where every video is going, but I right now will be having my time off for my wedding. So when you watch this as a YouTube video. Hello, Mika. So yeah, so when you guys watch this, I might be a married man, which is crazy. So the thing with Gnar that you obviously want to be doing more than anything else is you're needing to really use your range advantage. So the thing with this champion, Gnar is a shapeshifter. He's one of the shapeshifters of League. Obviously, there are a few. But Gnar is the champion as a shapeshifter. I believe he's the only shapeshifter that actually cannot control when he can't just press a button and be a different form like practically all the other shapeshifters. So Gnar has a mechanic called Rage. When you deal or take damage, you build Rage. And then when you wait a few seconds, you become Mega Gnar. Or if you use an ability while your Rage bar is full, then you become Mega as well. So, yeah. The Shen, I'd say, you know, again, he's a one-trick Smurf, but you never know what rating that will be. The thing with Shen, obviously, as someone that's been, again... Oh. He didn't flash. So Echo, so it's worth knowing what just happened there. Why did Echo gank me? My Diana invaded his blue and took all of his blue stuff. Echo didn't know. So Echo went to go for the blue stuff. Oh, the blue stuff's dead. I guess I'll gank top lane. So that's just actually what happened. Unfortunate for me, but good for my jungler. As you can. So the thing with Shen, you basically just want to avoid the angle of his sword, because that's pretty much most of Shen's damage is all about his passive through his sword. So we'll go through Mr. Gnar's abilities momentarily. So obviously, you know that if Shen is still here or not by the sword. So right now we know, there you go. We knew he wasn't based right at that moment because the sword would disappear the moment he would base. It would instantly go away from the lane. So that's, you know, one of the tips that I think XP2 gave me a few times because I was kind of derping. Never leave if you're looking to try and do a little sneaky thing, never leave your sword just in the lane because you're basically giving the information of you're still there. So always hide the sword in a bush or something if you want to do am I back or not kind of play. Oh my god, Huzzy Cannon again. So the negative, it has to be said, of Gnar versus Shen. The weakness, if you want, of Shen is when he goes to help his team, his tower is a lot of the time subject to a lot of damage. Gnar is... Why are you still here, bro? Gnar is not the best tower taker. This Echo really wants to try and make this gank work, which is quite funny. He'll be there. We can't tower down. Oh my god, he used flash. He hasn't got flash. So my abilities, so the Q, obviously the abilities do change depending what form you're in. You know, mini Gnar or mega Gnar. Oh dear. Level 4 Diana. Oriana's come over though, which is good. They might be able to do it, but Vlad is such a strong character. Oh! This down. Oh! You know what's going to be raging like mad there? Shen has ulti. Shen has ulti and he didn't use it on the Vlad. Woo! Alright, so let's go through the abilities while we'll have a little bit of a breather. So the Q is the boomerang. I got the cannon! So in mini form, it's a boomerang. We'll go through the when we're in Mega. Obviously, I have been using them, but I haven't explained it. So it's a boomerang. If you catch the boomerang when it comes back, it reduces the cooldown of it. The W is basically an on-hit, you know, 3 auto-attack kind of passive. So, you know, never a bad thing. That's where you want to try and... oh, so this is where... So, you know, obviously I learned from XP to do not go the Tiamat first item. This guy obviously is still doing it. So, very quickly, so the Q, obviously, when you're in Mega, changes to a big boulder. It doesn't come, obviously, back to you, but if you do go pick it up, it does reduce the cooldown of it. The W, instead of an auto-passive, is a slam, like stun, basically. The E, with mini form and mega form, is a jump. But in mini form, if you hit an enemy target, or a minion, or whatever, you actually bounce. In mega form, you do not bounce. And your ultimate is unavailable in mini form. Your ultimate is linked to mega. And it's basically you push people into a wall. Well, you push people, and if you push them into a wall, it deals bonus damage and you stun them. So like that 3-hit passive. So the 3-hit passive, your auto attacks do count for it. So you can like auto attack twice and then finish off the last one with why are we not going for this? Diana? Oh. I think we should have done that. I was... oh. So Echo's already over here. That's a bit lame for me. I might have to execute here because I don't 100% know, obviously, if there's a chance that they might have actually just stopped. All of them have just stopped to go do... There's the Vlad. There you go. Echo came over for me. He actually didn't go over and do that, which is insane. Robster, thank you much, dude. 41 months of Prime. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Woo! Whoa! She killed a Vlad solo. That's huge. I don't even know how that happens. Also worth mentioning, I'm sure... Well, it could have even been in this video. I don't know. Just worth mention, we've started a new sponsorship and it will last for this month. It's a HelloFresh sponsorship. Obviously, I will record like an intro to explain it all. But if you've never tried HelloFresh, or if you have before but you've not used it in a while or whatever, I would actually ask, please do give it a go, everybody. It's actually a potential high earning for me. And if you sign up in a viable country, which it's worth knowing, there's a lot of viable countries. I get $50 per person per people that sign up. If you're in America, I get $90 if you sign up. And it's also, the deal is incredible. If you sign up and go through it all, etc., you get 10 free meals. 10. So it's worth knowing. Even if you just want to do it for this 1 month, sign up. It will be cheaper than your grocery shop. It will literally be cheaper than your grocery shop this month if you sign up.
An enemy has been slain.
This Echo has been top lane a lot this game. Like, I think he's only tried to gank top. I don't think he's tried to gank anywhere else. Are these two duo? Like, it kind of feels like these two are duo, because this is insane. He's only coming top lane, and Shen's using the ulti, kind of like that. This feels... They're both one tricks. It's a Shen one trick and an Echo one trick, so maybe they duo with each other, because I just don't understand why am I being camped this hard. Like, would you not camp a Samira to get a Samira snowballing? He's not ganked anywhere else. Very weird. Oh. Right now it's a free kill, but knowing my luck, Echo will be here in a second. Yep, Echo's here again, dude. Like, I'm just being mega camped, man. Come on, Diana. Because, like, we're beating the Shen quite convincingly. Like, we've got his flash, like, 2 or 3 times, but he then gets bailed out by the Echo every time. Really annoying. That's a weird ult. He's still got W. Which he didn't use. Wow. Yeah, it's worth knowing, so when it comes to Gnar specifically, it is quite rare for a Gnar to get ganked, because Gnar is not known a very strong champion. So there's no point really ganking them, because they're never going to be that big of a threat. But Echo has only ganked top. Echo has literally not gone anywhere else. Also, very weird, the Shen TP back top lane as I was being ganked again by Echo. Where's the Shen gone? He came top lane, he'd used his teleport to then what, immediately base? In before they're both just sitting in a bush.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Panic. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had this amount of help on when I play Shen. Miss Gnar being useful. Yeah, he's a cool champion, man. He's just kind of pro-jailed, though, because he is so effective in pro. Just to say, like, why people go, why is he so effective in pro play? The reason why he's effective in pro play is he obviously can synergize really well with different champions. Like, his combo potential in a team fight with Mega Ult throwing people, let's say, with an Orianna is really good. But it's actually because, in theory, his lane phase is pretty safe. But also, you have to remember, in pro play, they do a lot of lane swaps. Lane swap meta is very popular in pro play that, you know, if your bot lane, let's say, wins their bot lane early, they'll run to go top lane and stuff, right? Well, Gnar being a half-range champion, he can kind of get away with 2v1ing against an enemy AD carrying support. Like Jace can, is the same example. So that's kind of why he's kind of useful. Yeah, it is worth noting, like, they have gotten the nerfed lane swap meta quite a lot over the last little while. So it's not obviously as common. Obviously, it still is going to happen if one bot lane crushes the other bot lane. If one bot lane crushes the other bot lane, the tower dies. It's still going to happen. Because if the tower's dead, there's no point being bot lane anymore. You may as well lane swap after that point. Yeah, it's quite rare to see an Orianna get first blood tower, by the way, against a Vladimir. The Vladimir is 0-5, 40 odd farm down. That's crazy. And I'm 0-3, but I'm pretty sure one of them is an execute, and both deaths are just to the Echo ganking me. These two have to be duo. They're only doing things together. This is wild. Hey, what a steal! She's gonna die for that, but like that's pretty good. That's gonna be a big demoralization. I'm coming. Are both Samir and Vel'Koz moving? Okay. Shame I only got one, but one is still good. One's better than none. And this is freeing up bot lane as well to get potentially tower. Using TP. Yeah, I wouldn't have used his TP there. I would have probably, like, well, old Huzzy would have definitely not used TP. Maybe, obviously, XP2 says just use it whenever. Oh. Oh my god, I'm getting a gank. He always has flash. Always. God damn it. I think it's because every time I get a gank, it's been like once every 5 odd minutes. So I've never been in the world of being able to get the kill.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Well, this is becoming a bit of a stomp. But I'd say this is, well, obviously this game's a bit weird because we've been kind of camped a lot by the Echo. That doesn't normally happen. Like, this has been a lot. Jesus. Tan Kench will be popular with the ladies. Holy moly. That was mental. Woo. Yeah, this is, I'd say, an actual pretty typical game of Gnar. But we have been camped a bit more than normal. But I think this has been a pretty, it's not a bad showing of what the champion does. But yeah, I can't recommend to play him because he's definitely not very strong. But yeah, I would say also lesson to the Echo. Maybe just don't camp for a Shen when you need a Vladimir to do well and you need a Samira to definitely do well. Bit peculiar. Why is Echo down? Wait, Echo's just now in the lane with the Samira. Oh. Give that ultimate hit, man. If that ultimate hit. So Echo is now living in bot lane. He's changed his mind of his game plan here. He's like, wait a minute, bot lane exists. I should go there. But now it's the problem is, right? Oh, that's a gen taunt. They have to be duo. The Shen is only helping. They're only playing together. It's so weird. You don't even see Gnar in pro play anymore. Yeah. With obviously lane swap meta not being as popular, like that would have reduced the need for Gnar. So it is worth mentioning there's a little bit of a trick when it comes to your boomerang as this champion. I've not needed to do it this game, but let's say someone is basing like here and you're going this way. When you're in mini form, your boomerang only goes a certain amount of distance. So if you, so it only goes that distance, right? But watch this. If you throw your boomerang and then specifically not pick it up, look how much further it actually goes the other way. So there is an actual like mechanic that you could actually hit somebody by throwing the boomerang the other way because it goes longer backwards. And so yeah, typically it's a more like kind of advanced thing that Gnar's players would do occasionally, but only when it would actually make sense to do. You won't just randomly do it. Oh. Fine. She didn't die. Diana's by herself. Hey, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Samira's old thing, the air. Okay. Not too bad. We'll take it. Bit sloppy. How long is the yellowfish thing for? The whole month. The whole of September. The only thing I have to reiterate about it, sorry, I should have said. So if you click the link, if there's a link or something, it'll take you, naturally it's going to take you to HelloFresh USA. It should, if you're not in the USA, it should give you a pop-up if it supports your country saying, hey, you're in such and such country, click here to be redirected. But if it doesn't do that and you know HelloFresh is in your country, go and check out, use the deal, and just use my code at the checkout and it will track for the deal. And as I said, like, I don't know if I mentioned in this kind of like little, you know, saying about the sponsorship. Ah, he missed. If you sign up, again, I get $50 per sign up. If you're in one of the other countries that kind of use HelloFresh. But if you're in America, because I guess it's more of an American company, I don't know. I get $90 per American sign up, $50 per everywhere else. So it's a pretty high earning potential. And I've said, you know, a few points. If you sign up with it, just use it for 1 month. You will save yourself money on this grocery shop for this month if you do it. Cancel it after if you're not interested in continuing it. But it will save you money. So, you know, you support me, you'll save yourself money on a grocery shop this month. You'll be able to make some good food, and with HelloFresh, when you pick the recipes, you get a card that comes with all the ingredients. You obviously get to keep those cards. So in future, you've got some really nice recipes that you'll be able to redo. And you can just keep the cards for future reference. I will, by the way, be doing a cooking stream later this month. Because we unlocked a cooking stream a little while ago. Why are you eating me? Hey, the boomerang killed the Vlad. What the heck? That was good. Hey, Costis. Alright, Black Cleaver. Orianna wasn't there, but it's fine. That was the whole enemy team, technically. I will say the Shen doesn't really feel like he knows what he wants to do. I think he feels a little bit lost. No. But again, it's hard. Like, the problem with Shen, he's not a direct carry. He's a carry, like, he enables carrying, and you've got a 1 and 8 Vlad and a 1 and 3 Samira. So it is a little bit hard for a Shen to directly make an impact in this type of game. I do feel for him a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go bot because I've got TP. Baron obviously is spawning. If I go bot lane. then I can TP if that's the play. But Dragon might be the play before. You've just signed up to HelloFresh. You'll get the food shop in a couple of weeks when I'm next to you for the food. Wait, hang on. As in, what, you've just used my code and stuff, or no? Oops. Missing the boomerang is not great, by the way. That's his W. Got his flash. Oh, close. It's not a lot more than buying the ingredients in a grocery store. You'll be surprised. Especially, obviously, when you're using one of the discounted months, you know, starting the deal. That will likely be cheaper than a grocery store. Obviously, in a typical month of doing it, it may be a little bit more expensive. But obviously, it's the direct recipes you choose. So you're saving time not having to go to a grocery store. It's all premium ingredients. And obviously, you get to keep the recipe cards for the long term. So you can kind of build a recipe collection. Kind of like, you know, like cookbooks back in the day where people used to buy cookbooks a lot. Is think of like what Queen Pleb did, because Queen Pleb did HelloFresh for a long time. She got a binder, and she basically just has all the HelloFresh recipe cards in a big binder. So it's basically our own cookbook. Damn, bro. That's how weak Gnar is. I can't kill a Samira that is definitely not very strong right now. She did barrier and stuff, but yeah. Any other top laner in a similar position, 2 items, would easily kill a 2-item Samira. That's the problem with Gnar, in my opinion. Bomba. But again, it's not a net negative. It's worth knowing. Like, my team just get a kill for, we're gonna get Baron. Samira, of all champions, Samira should not be bot lane against Gnar in a 1v1. She's a team fighting champion. So, it's annoying I died, but overall, it's a net positive. And to be honest, my aim when I'm playing Gnar, because I don't think he's a very strong champion, is just to be useful. And even though, yes, I just died to 1v1, it's useful in the fact that that Samira wasn't in a team fight. If you want to, like, reach for something being useful, you know? So I'm going to go top lane now, because Baron obviously has been done. There's no objectives going to happen in top lane, so I may as well be the furthest away from top lane, and then I can TP if I need to elsewhere. But we do have Infernal Dragon Soul. Did we have an Infernal Dragon Soul when I lost to Samira? I think we did. Jesus. Weak. I heard about Night Blue. What sponsorship was it? His whole, like, community started spamming something, and the sponsorship basically got cancelled from what I know.
Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, Mountain Dew. That was it. I'm gonna go back. Because, like, knowing my luck, Echo, like, even though they should all go, like, Echo should be bot, Vlad should be bot right now, Echo will just gank me in top lane. So I'm just going to play it a bit safe. So, again, I'm still not going to TP here unless I absolutely have to. Okay, and now I will, because we're looking to end. If we weren't, Echo's over there. Echo's doing jungle farming. Interesting. That Vlad has such slow reaction time.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Are we done? Oh my god, I missed it. I never wanna dance again. Get them freedom, got no win. This is using a Baron effectively. So with when you want to become Mega Gnar, you can do that. So you can Bomba. So basically, when you are mini form, the best engage when using Mega, you just saw it. When you're in mini, but you're about to turn Mega, you can use your E, and you'll still do the bounce, but you'll become Mega during it, and then you could instantly ult people. So it's a really, really good engage. So that actually, right at the end, we actually show what Gnar is good at. But I think this is a pretty okay game as Gnar to show. Like, he does not feel very strong in the 1v1. You can bully people because you're range versus melee a lot of the time. We did get camped like mad this game, which was a bit weird. But yeah, this was a pretty typical game, I would say, of Gnar. So there we go. Plus 38. So we go 256, 27.2k. So again, nearing double damage. Obviously, echo damage incredibly low. 10k damage Samira. But to be honest, like, the echo just camped top, which was the wrong place to go. I genuinely don't know why he was just camping me. He didn't help Vlad at all. He didn't help bot lane at all. He was just coming top. I don't know. It's a bit weird. And again, half of his ganks didn't work. Half of them did. Half of them didn't. So I'm not really sure why he mega camped top lane. But it kind of gave my lanes freedom. Like, an Orianna should not have beaten a Vladimir. She destroyed him because she just had freedom. So I'll take it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Next champion, I believe, is Gragas. My goal today, because today's Monday, as I said, Queen Pleb, my wife-to-be, is actually coming home today. She had a weekend with her family. She had a spa day with her mum and her sister. She'll be home in a couple of hours. And obviously, she's also bringing home my puppy dog, Maya, who I've not seen in a week. So it's going to be very hard for me to be like, yep, I'm still streaming when I know Queen Pleb and Maya are home. So I'm not sure how long today's stream's going to be, but yeah. But anyway, that's going to be it for this game. If you guys did enjoy, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's Aussie Games bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine, you'll learn the